Hello everyone and welcome to my morning report analysis videos on Monday the 15th of April with me, Richard Perry, Markets Analyst at Hantec Markets. We have a fairly quiet open today. There's a slight element of risk appetite that's positive today, and also the aspect of dollar corrective move that we've seen that developed on Friday and has just filtered into today's session. Not hugely corrective on the dollar, but still we have seen the dollar index marginally lower there. And what we saw on Friday was a sharp move to the upside on Treasury yields, but that move on Treasury yields was also mirrored across the bond markets, and we actually saw yield differentials still moving in a bit of a dollar corrective move. You can see here measured against the Bund yield, where that spread is tightening, and you can also see the fact that that is generally adds up to a positive outlook for risk appetite and equity markets generally. You saw on Friday the S&P 500 0.7% higher into the close. We had positive numbers from JP Morgan Chase, which came hot on the heels of the Chinese trade data in the morning. That really helped drive a positive move on Friday, and that sort of filtered into obviously equity markets. And then this morning we're seeing futures on the S&P 500 slightly higher. A little bit of a mixed move, you could say, on Asian markets. Nikkei higher, whilst the S&P 500, Shanghai Composite was lower, but generally speaking we're seeing European markets a shade higher, and that sort of reflects that move. Also the safe haven aspect in the fact that gold is slipping back another $4 back to 1286. Talk you through the technical implications of that, and interesting that we're also seeing oil, which is broadly consolidating in the last sort of few sessions, just drifting back towards a breakout point that was around $63, the last breakout. And yeah, it's a little bit of a corrective move, nothing too significant quite yet. So in terms of data today, we're fairly light on the economic calendar. We've got the Empire State Manufacturing for the US, New York Fed Manufacturing at 1:30. Expected to improve to 6.7 positive after dropping to 3.7 last month, and pretty much that is it. Now my chart of the day is Aussie yen. Now what we have seen is the Australian dollar, which has been improving, risk appetite has been improving, and look at this breakout we have seen on Friday, both coming together with a yen weakness and Aussie strength to have a breakout above 79.80. This is a breakout that has been long looked for. In the last 3 months, it's basically been trading in a 230 pip range, but we saw a decisive breakout on Friday, which implies 230 pips of upside. So you'd be starting to look towards the 82 mark. That resistance of the mid-December high, 82.20, seems to be in play now. So we've got that move. We're now testing the 80.50 mark, which again is a bit of an old pivot on Aussie yen. So breaking above that again on a closing basis would be the next step higher for this recovery. And you look at the momentum indicators, which are confirming the move. It's 65 on the RSI. That's at levels not seen since Q4 last year. MACD lines similarly accelerating higher. Stochastic strongly configured, all suggests buying into weakness now on this. And you can see here on the hourly chart where we've seen a run of higher lows in the past couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, and culminating in that breakout. Resistance on 79.60, old resistance becomes new support, so any sort of unwinding move towards the 79.80 to 79.60 mark looks to be a chance to buy, I think. But at the moment it doesn't look as though the bulls are ready to give up too many of their gains. And the RSI, hourly RSI, 45 to 55, nicely supported within that zone in the last few days. MACD lines strongly above neutral, and any sort of unwinding move is a chance to buy. And already today we've seen 80.15 as your initial reaction low, but it certainly looks as though the bulls are ready to continue to push on and go towards that 82 mark as the next area. So with that in mind, I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I will speak to you later.